Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. New channel, new look. You know, it's a new year. Getting ready to take over YouTube. Today, we're getting ready for tomorrow's test. We got this little bad boy, this little equation we'll be working with today. We're going to use this to write and solve differential equations. Basically, we'll just be given two events, or one event, but most likely two, and then we'll be trying to find a missing variable. So this is pretty simple. Once you know how to do one, you can do them all. They're basically all the same. So we're going to start with the first one. So the rate of change of y is proportional to y. It says when t equals 0, y equals 6, and when t equals 4, y equals 15. What is the value of y when t equals 8? So the first thing that you're going to do is look for c. C is a constant that represents initial value. So when t is 0, right, like think when time is 0, y equals 6, which means 6 is going to be our initial. So we're going to put c equals 6, right, just so that we know. And then it gives us an event. It says when t is 4, y is 15. So the next step, we're going to be trying to find our k. So we're going to plug 15 in for y, and then we're going to plug 6 in for c, e, and k we don't know, and t was given. When it's 15, it's 4, so 4. So the next step, you go to your calculator. The way I do it is the solve button. Right there, you put solve and you just type it out exactly as you see it. So 15 equals 6, e, it's diamond, x, 4, and then usually I put x just because it's simpler. And then you're going to want to put comma x. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm missing a little thing. And there you go. So it gives you the answer. So our k, now we know, is ln 5 over 2 over 4, right? So the next step would be to plug it back in, have all the variables we had prior, except this time our t is going to be 8, and we're trying to find our y. So it would be y equals 6e, and then we have this whole thing, so ln 5/2 over 4 times 8. And then you're just going to plug it in exactly as you see it. So we're going to do 6e, what is it, this thing, times 8. And your answer is going to be y equals 37.5, blah, 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 right? Okay, sorry, my camera cut out. What I was going to say is it's probable because we're working with natural logs and everything and exponential equations or whatever. It's possible that you're going to get a number with a lot of decimal places. So as a rule of thumb for this chapter, you're going to want to round up to the nearest 5th decimal place. I didn't do that here, but obviously if there's a question where you have a number that's very long, that's what you'd want to do. Okay, so I got to press record, but we're going to do one more. It's pretty simple. Again, like I said, once you do one, you know how to do them all. It's a basic 3-step process. So this one says when t equals 0, n equals 250, when t equals 1, n equals 400. So what is n when t is 4? So we're going to start off with our equation again. We know that c equals 250 because it said it right here. And then we're just going to plug in the second event. So 400 equals 250 e to the k, and then, sorry, this is 1, because t equals 1. And then I already actually worked this out. So k is going to end up being ln 8/5. So then we're going to put it into our original equation and then plug in our new thing. So k is ln 8 over 5, and then 4, and y is going to come out equaling 1,638.38. and if you got that, you get it. The hardest part probably is plugging it into the calculator. But again, I mean, it's simple on the TI-89. It's like 2 things you have to punch in. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to watch the next one for radioactive decay. See you next time. Like and subscribe.